25 cents, what kind of person you think you are and what kind of person others would report might be different. It seems that we are all 9 kinds of human, but one of these characters is our driver, our home base. No matter how many quarters you put in this machine, you're going to get a frequency. You were designed with a style. Some of us are oriented to impact, force, control, autonomy. Some of us might overexert our force, causing people to fight back or withdraw. Are we running?
This is why we're first.
This is why we're first. You didn't go.
When you go backwards, sometimes you have to escape and go back in.
Yeah. That's okay. I like the extra time, which I wasn't going to be allowed. 25 cents, what kind of person you are. What kind of person other people think may be different. It seems we are 9 kinds of human, but one of these is your driver, your home base. No matter how many quarters you put in this machine, you're going to get a frequency. You were designed with a style. Some of us are oriented to impact, force, control, and autonomy. We overexert our force, causing people to fight back or withdraw, underuse our force to go along, to get along, and blend in with our environment, or we turn force against ourselves and others because nothing is ever perfectly right. Some, like myself, present a persona, so we connect and make you feel something about us. We present that we are really loving. We adopt a mask so that you think that we're winners, and you can be a winner too. Some of us adopt a mood to show you just how unique and different we are than you. Some prefer mental planning in order to get predictability. We withdraw into a world of information and consumer reports. We predict worst-case scenarios, just like someone could lock you in a glass box with only a deck of cards and red lipstick. Or maybe we firmly insist that if so, lipstick can really be happiness.
One of the best metaphors to describe the Enneagram and why it's useful is the window. As George Bernard Shaw said, you are the window through which you see the world. We each see and respond to people and situations very differently, depending on which of the 9 Enneagram windows we're looking through. Seems obvious, but we'll look at a short example here. So imagine a type 3, which is the performer achiever, maybe a design consultant, and her type 9 mediator peacemaker client. Her window puts a priority on achieving, being the best, and getting the job done. His window puts a priority on comfort, avoiding conflict, and not being too assertive. They're engaged in the same project, but their motivations and concerns are really different. The more she gets frustrated and presses him for decisions and action, the more he withdraws. She sees the firm's highest achiever award slipping away from her. He begins to dig in his heels, not returning her emails and phone calls, passively controlling through inaction. They continue to view the situation and each other through their own ideas of how the world works. So they begin to study the Enneagram, of course, and he learns that as a 3, she seeks approval by being successful, and that he, as a 9, actually feels more engaged and energized when he moves into action and makes decisions. She learns that her fast, full-court press has been paralyzing his decision-making, and that ultimately his satisfaction is more rewarding than a plaque on the wall. When we wake up to the fact that our window is not the only window, and when we learn how each type goes about feeling loved, secure, and free, we begin to find more compassion for the people and situations in our lives. We also find a deeper compassion for ourselves, and our windows open wider to see and be in the world with greater ease and kindness. So with that, we're going to jump into learning directly from each of the 9 types. And these folks have allowed their arms to be twisted in order to give you an inside look at what it means to see the world from their point of view. So what we'd like to do is have the presenters stand, all 10 or 11 or 12 or whatever there are. So if we can give them a huge round of applause.